Wow, wasn't that so exciting? The draft, oh, the drama, the heartbreak, the good luck, the bad luck. It's just all part of the drama. So sorry if you had to pick last. I'm working on a way to kind of make it fair where you get to pick something else first that's advantageous to you. I don't know what that'll look like right now. Um, I used to have the people pick in reverse order for presentation time slots. The one that picked presentations last got to pick their presentation time slot earlier, but can't do that now. I'm still working on the exact details of how you'll present, but basically this is a modern physics presentation. Okay, you've selected your topic, and now you're going to start to research your topic. Okay, you're going to get to know that topic really well. So out of that big list of topics, you're going to get to know one really well, and then a bunch of other ones, you're just going to get a little bit of learning about them. So you get a chance to get a wide array of physics knowledge, but a deeper knowledge of one thing. So you're going to start to research. Keep in mind you're going to need eventually to have three reputable sources. Okay, I'll explain in the next video what a reputable source looks like. We'll get into that later. But you're going to want to find some sources, read them, maybe take some notes about them, okay, at first so that you can get to know what this is. The goal is that you would be able to then talk about your subject rather than reading slides. You're going to try to know things about this rather than read stuff to us. Okay, ideas for how you present. Now, this is going to be a little tricky too, since we're not going to be in person. But I'm guessing most of you will probably do something like having PowerPoint slides, and you might even find some clever way. And I'll try to find some tricks too for you to be able to like have your face squished down into the bottom corner of the screen. Um, but you probably want to present something like that. You could also do like a 2D or 3D creation. Like if you like your topic inspires you to create a work of art, and then you just kind of put that work of art up and you talk us through your topic via your artwork. You might make a 3D creation. Like, I don't know, like you've got, hi, I'm Abraham Lincoln. I invented the theory of relativity way before Einstein did. um, maybe you make some kind of 3D creation and then use that to explain. Lincoln did not come up with relatively, just FYI. Or you could do like a video, right? Create an original video where you've got some like footage and then you narrate through your ideas. I've never had this done, but I've always wanted somebody to write a song about their topic. I've been practicing some sort of space related songs I might put forth as like an example, even though I didn't write them. I don't have time right now, but I could put some of those as an example. Or maybe like a skit or like a play or like a video where there's live action and you're kind of like acting out things that are related to your video. Painting a children's book. I've had people do a children's book in the past. Comic strip, a demonstration. Maybe this inspires you to go out and build something. So maybe you want to try to build something and then demonstrate it. And as you're demonstrating it, you're talking us through what it is. So I want you to try to use this as a chance to use those other creative things that you have in your tool belt that you don't get to use as often in school. So please be creative. Again, if you have another idea, kind of share that with me. But just remember, eventually all of this is going to have to channel into some digital format. How long should it be when you've like finally created your presentation? Somewhere in the 3 to 7 minute range. That's about the right time to be able to kind of teach us through the very basic parts, maybe some of the scientists that were involved with it, or really we're trying to answer the questions of like, what is it? What are some like interesting things you pulled about it? What's the future of this? Where are they at right now? Things like that. So yeah, just read your articles and then you're just going to teach us about it. You're teaching a little mini lesson about this. Okay, your video that you ultimately submit should hold our attention. Okay, we're going to be seeing a lot of these, so we're going to want to hold our attention on those. And then some strong component. See ideas up, bullet point number 3 under number 2, for ideas on that. And then do we know that you know what you're talking about as we're listening through your presentation? You're telling us about this thing you've spent essentially 2.5 weeks researching, and that's basically it. So you should be able to get a good depth of knowledge of this thing. And then being original, no reproducing. I can talk about this later, but like, don't throw somebody else's video in there as a way to teach it. Okay, if you want to use, if you get a great idea from some video, make your own version of that. Okay, don't copy their script either. Be original. Okay, we're gonna talk about plagiarism kind of as we go along here. Another deliverable for this project will be to write 3 questions that we should be able to answer after watching your presentation, right? Like a good question for this presentation would be like, how long is it supposed to be? I can answer that, 3 to 7 minutes. Great. But obviously have yours be a little fancier than that. Let's see here. Finally, we're going to make a simple bibliography, MLA style. I'm not going to try to dish you out something brand new, which I actually did in the past. We did APA style. We made an annotated bibliography, so it's far more involved. But you're going to make a MLA style simple bibliography. You're going to want to know where these sources came from, so keep them posted somewhere so you don't lose them even along the way. You're going to want to be able to go back to them. So you need at least 3 sources. We'll put them in a bibliography. That is that. Please, 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 just this weekend, get started on it. Try to answer the question, just what is it? Like, if you had to explain it at the dinner table, what would you tell them about it? That's a good place to be. Find your first 2 sources over the weekend here, and that'll be your deliverable for Monday, Tuesday's class. But most of the time between now and as we get towards the end of the year is going to be working on this. So hope you got a great one. Sorry if you didn't get the one you wanted. All right, we'll see you in the next one.